what is going on? I know it's been a minute. It's been a hot minute. I already know. I said I'm gonna give you updates on the Corvette. I said I'm gonna do this. I said I'm gonna do that. I didn't do any of it. Listen, I've been extremely busy. It's not an excuse. I'm not even gonna start with the excuses. But. Corvette update. So, I built it. I put a cam in it. I did all these things. If you've been keeping up with my Instagram, you might know exactly what I was doing. Sorry, I'm driving and I'm recording at the same time. So illegal. I should go to jail. But anyways, yeah. So I did all those things and the thing started smoking. I did a few diagnostics. I swapped the head out because a valve guide was bad. A whole bunch of nonsense, right? The car runs and it sounds immaculate, but it's still smoking. So if you know me, you know I'm very impatient and I find any little excuse to actually go ahead and go big or go home. So that is exactly what I'm doing. I went on Facebook Marketplace and I was just searching, you know, on my regular day basis. And I find this guy. Now, I'll give you more details on that once I get back to the shop, but that guy is going into the Corvette and we're going to be doing some very spicy things to it. So stay tuned and I'll keep you guys posted. Let me take this drive and I'll see you in a bit. All right, so we're back at the garage. Let's, first off, you guys already know the drill. Let me show you guys real quick how it sounds, just so you can kind of get a gist of what's going on. I'll kind of actually show you. Actually, you know what? Let me just show you while it's still standing here. So I'll kind of show you exactly what we're working with. So it's halfway disassembled because of the simple fact that I've been, you know, touching it and doing a whole bunch of nonsense to it. But like I said, I replaced the head, which is right over here, right? So this head, it's going to be hard to tell, but as you can see, you see how it's clean, dirty. It was leaking there. Now, it was probably leaking that guide, but the problem that I'm mainly having, I'm almost certain, is cylinder one, the piston ring is actually letting some blow by up and it's going through the crankcase and it's creating a whole disaster inside the intake and out the exhaust it goes. Now the crazy part is when I turn it on, it doesn't smoke initially, but as it heats up, it starts smoking. There's no residue, like wet residue. I mean, you can kind of see some here. All right, yeah, it smells like oil. Yeah, but it's definitely leaking some oil. So yeah, I'll have you guys see how it sounds for now, and then, yeah. Sounds nuts. Doing shit by yourself is crazy. It gets done. All right, so we finally got this thing in here. So I'll kind of talk to you guys a little bit about this. So as I said, this is an LME motor. It was built for a Camaro, I believe. And yeah, well, this thing only had 11,000 miles on it before whatever happened to it happened to it. I'm not 100% sure what happened to it, so I can't sit here and comment. Let me start taking these things off. The person I bought it from said Camaro had 11,000 miles. It was running before it came out of the car. And yeah, this is what it is. So clearly it has pistons. So I'm assuming it has rods. It had lifters, but they took off the lifters for the first bank, which is crazy. So as you can see, this whole bank on this side is pretty fresh, right? Like all these I don't think they look questionable, honestly. Like I don't think these look questionable on this side, at least. Now when we go to this side, which is bank 2, I don't know if you can see that. See the top right there? Damaged. These cylinder walls right here, cooked. And then you have some damage on this top one right here as well. I'm gonna reach out to LME to kind of get some details on what this block has, if it was bored, if anything, just so I see what I'm working with, because I am gonna tear it apart and kind of see what I can do. If it wasn't bored, then I'll probably do like, you know, nothing too crazy. I'll probably keep it kind of how it was, because this is an LT4. Now, if it was bored, and we're talking about if we're very close to the sleeves, I'm probably just gonna chop these shits off and sleeve it, and 427, and we're lit. In all honesty, it doesn't look bad for the most part. All right. Looks pretty stock, right? I mean, from the way that it has stock oil pump, has the phaser on it still. So I wonder if this thing is limited. I'm not sure. I can't see from here because I have to take this off and then check to see if it's limited. I do know this is the stock oil pump. They try to take it off, as you can see the bolts. But it has a K-Tech chain, which is cool. Has a little play in it, but I'll check to see if this tensioner is working properly or not. For the price I got it, I'm being honest, man, it's worth every single penny. Now, I do have to dig into it. I have to break it down. I did say I wasn't going to get spicy, but I'm going to get spicy with it. Yeah, we're going to build this guy and see what we can make out of it. Again, I got to dig into it, see exactly what we're working with. If it's LT stuff, like stock LT stuff, like stock rod, stock crank, it's not bad because LT stuff is all forged. So just by that, we won for the price I bought. Now, if it's, you know, if it's upgraded parts, even better. But these pistons, I got to find out what pistons these are, which is why I'm going to reach out to LME to kind of some details, because I would love to reuse them because everything's bored out to it. But because of that one cylinder wall, I'm not too sure what I can do. Yeah, so not like before. I'm actually going to keep you guys posted on what's been going on, especially on this build. We're gonna get lit with this. So yeah, like as I said before, the Corvette, it's running. It's just, unfortunately, with tuning and all these things, yeah, it's not running as efficient as I would want it to. And I'm personally not going to drive it the way it is. I'll drive it around the block here and there, kind of step on it a little bit, just kind of get a feel for it, because I miss driving the car, but it ain't up to par with what I want. So summer's about to be over and might as well, you know, dig in. So if I can keep this remotely stock, and by stock, I mean whatever it was built initially as, I'm going to get an LT4 blower, go crazy. But if we're going 427, if we go 427, I am going to build an NA machine. So hopefully, we'll see what route we're going to take. I'm talking too much. You guys already know the drill. I'm going to show you guys and keep you guys posted on what's going on. But stick to my Instagram. I post a lot of stuff on there because clearly YouTube needs a lot of time and dedication. But yeah, stick to my Instagram, Jetty Outside, TikTok, Jetty Outside. I post pretty frequently on those two platforms. And you guys already know the drill. I'll see you guys soon.